We are live. We are live. Welcome back to another episode of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. I am your host, Black Trey, aka your favorite internet OG, and I'm joined always by Big Jerv. Amin is DMP. Today is Eid. Show some love to your Muslim brothers and sisters today. We got a fun show today. We're going to talk about Marvin Sapp. We're going to put the LeBron, Stephen A. Smith beef to bed, pause if need be. We're going to talk about the Bomm live show, the final countdown. We're also going to talk about how good is crab legs and other food. Do the animals know that they are really that good? And then lastly, we're going to talk about Will Smith's new album. Jerv, what's up, bro?
Life is good, brother. I don't know if you know, the Eagles are two-time Super Bowl champions.
Let them know.
My Phillies are off to a 2-0 start as of this record, and my Sixers are in prime location to make some magic happen on lottery night.
I understand, man. Philly making moves for the better, man. You mentioned MLB, man. My Yankees, man, put up 20 runs yesterday, right? Don't eye roll, man. Don't be a hater all your life, man. Just appreciate innovation. But what they did was kind of mow down the bat a little bit and left it where it's a part where it only hits the bulk part of the bat. How do you feel about that? Is that cheating?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. Yes, it is because it's the Yankees, and I just don't fuck with the Yankees. You know what I mean? But I'm also not Mr. Rule Book, so I don't know everything that's in the rule book. I'm pretty sure if it was cheating, they wouldn't just be doing it. It wouldn't be so obvious. So I think it's probably something where it's in that gray area of the rules, where it's how do you say, left up to interpretation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, look, it's legal. It's legal for now. I think if they go crazy and hit 10 plus runs today, right? I think they play today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. I think they play today. If they hit 10 plus runs, I think, the commissioner and everybody else steps in and call it out, because it's just going to be too weird. You know what I'm saying? But I think everybody in the MLB should adapt to it. More home runs, more eyes.
I mean, I can tell you this. What they had 20 yesterday, and I forget what they had the day before. I'll tell you this, they score another 20. They won't be the only MLB team doing it. I can promise you that. Somebody gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Respect the innovation, but it all starts with the new aerodynamics of them not having to shave. You know what I mean? They get a chance to bring some facial hair to the bullpen and dugout. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a positive, man. We looking up. But I said on X, man, I still haven't recovered from that loss to the Dodgers. Still hurts. Because they just built ass, man. Just built to ass. We had a couple moments where we thought we was gonna win it all. And I know it sounds crazy, me being from Los Angeles County and being a Yankees fan, but
not just being the Yankees fan, being hurt that the Yankees lost to the Dodgers.
Yeah,
everyone would just assume you're a fan of.
Yeah, but I'm happy for my city, man. Overall, I'm happy they got a chance to experience that. But they also have been putting all their players on Klarna and Afterpay, and you know what I mean, stretching these deals out, which I guess it ain't cheating if you could do it, but yeah, I'm good on it right now, bro.
I mean, hey, bro, I don't know how they work out these deals, but I'll tell you this: if my nephews or anybody is in baseball and they got a chance, do not take all that money up front. Stretch that money the fuck out, because these dudes. I mean, we celebrate Bobby Bonilla Day, but it's gonna be Ohtani Day for some years after he retires.
Yeah, I mean, look, if they get to win again, you're gonna have some real conversations, man, and everybody gonna start adapting. Not only the bats, but how they handle their free agencies and trades and whatnot, and restructuring of the deal, just getting players to kind of get on board for the bigger picture. All right, man. How do you feel about this LeBron Stephen A thing? You know what I mean? It's a lot of back-to-back things, you know what I mean? LeBron say one thing and Stephen A say one thing, and they're giving each other content. LeBron says he's done talking about Stephen A. Do you truly believe that? Glasses Look, what up?
My guy.
What's up, G?
Hey, can you hear me?
Do I truly believe that? No, I mean, yeah. They done. I mean, first of all, this shit's wrestling. You know what I mean? And I humbly, for selfish purposes, wish
not
that
to cut
Jason
you
was
off.
here
What
right
did you
now.
think about Stephen A saying and again, people love to play the game of telephone and not use the actual quotes. They only say what their eyes saw or what they thought they heard, right? And basically what they were saying was, if LeBron put his hands on me, I would have swung. Not I would have swung on LeBron, which everybody took it as Stephen A just trying to prove that he was tough. He was saying, if I was put in a situation where I felt like I was in danger, I'm going to defend myself like the man I am. But there's a clip of Stephen A throwing that undercut, that olive oil Popeyes punch. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it's too effective, but again, I hate to see the two most popular, most attention getting black figures act like this. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, again, LeBron don't have to do it. LeBron went on who was it?
McAfee.
Pat McAfee show, and a lot of people made a big deal about that. Deloach, how did you feel about that? Should LeBron went on a black platform, or it didn't matter, or are you giving him credit for being strategic and petty, for going against someone who is a teammate of Stephen A, but in opposition?
I just don't care.
That's
I'm
fair.
unimpressed. All of this petty. I'm just unimpressed. All of this stuff together is not worthy of all this attention. Honestly, it's like
No, you're real. Honestly, it doesn't
somebody
deserve it.
Yeah, it's somebody who comments on basketball and somebody who's one of the greatest small forward to ever play professional basketball. Arguing about some, or I don't know what they call it is. It's just lame. That's all.
Easy Topper, I see you said every time a black man speaks, he got to do it on a black platform. No, he does not. He does not. But one thing that was pointed out, and I won't say any names. Shout outs to my media family. We had a conversation offline, and he was saying, when has LeBron helped any black media platforms or media journalists? I couldn't think on anything on that, as far as, like Dame has Chris Haynes, Michael Jordan had Ahmad Rashad, and yeah, I don't know. But it was interesting to look at it from that perspective. But I do understand the strategy of him going to Pat McAfee, and it was very brand safe. It still was on ESPN's dime and their airtime, but also showing, hey, I'm going to take this hour to cover and change my narrative. He hit on some stuff that just really was not relative, but people ate it up. And then also to drop that he's bringing his pod back 2 days later. Well, it comes out Tuesday with Steve Nash.
What's crazy is I didn't see the interview, and look, Ron ain't really like this captivating personality. He's kind of like safe. So I never really, kind of got into what he does. You know what I mean? Interviews. Like I didn't even the clips I saw, they weren't interesting enough for me to care. Like I just watch him play basketball.
Yeah,
Did he say anything about Stephen A? Did he say anything?
I mean, I think he just was just kind of like, he made his little quick little wisecrack at him, but like it was
exactly?
He made
like he wear tidy
definitely
whities and shit, like like little cheap shots. That was just kind of like, it was cool. Like I said, how that interview looked to me was like joking with your homies, bro. Like the homies that you might have went to college with, but your homies back at the crib don't know them. Like, and y'all got a different relationship. And I do think that, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what platform they use. I just called out about Shannon Sharp being one of his biggest supporters, not getting that.
Oh, so everybody wants him to sit down with Shannon. Okay, I
No,
see.
nobody. I don't think everybody wanted that. I just think that it was interesting that Shannon
I
didn't
would
get
have watched
any
that.
quote. I definitely would have watched it because I feel like they would have had chemistry or something else. But I do
That
understand.
actually would be cool. Now that you bring that
No,
up, I would like to see
no,
him.
it
with
wouldn't have.
Yes, I would.
Y'all would have been so annoyed if he'd have been on Unk's
I actually
show.
would have watched it.
Yeah, I would have
You
watched.
might have watched. Okay, you might have watched
I
it,
would have
but
watched it.
you'd have turned it off real early because it'd have been way too much. Like, and I didn't watch
It went out like that.
Not yo, dog. This man put listen, I understand it was for the check, it's for ratings, I get it. But this man put on a goat mask and he consistently does the goat sound.
Well, the thing
This
was,
man smoked a black and mild and drank Henny and put a fucking cap on. He put a cap on his head, my nigga. So you tell me, you ask me, do I think this nigga might have been? Yeah, I think he might have. I think he might have showed his true fandom.
I just look at it like this.
You need either
pandering is not needed in certain spaces.
You need one of two type of people to interview LeBron for it to be interesting at this. Outside of it's LeBron James, the greatest small forward to ever play professional basketball. You need two type of interviews.
He got to respect you.
Who?
Brian got to respect you.
He got to respect you.
He got to respect you, but you also can't
not even him. It need to be somebody who can't stand him. That's going to challenge him purely. Like
I don't think he takes those interviews though. I don't think he takes those.
Or he needs somebody that really loves him to death. I mean, it got to be like
Nick Wright would have probably been cool.
He just dapped Nick Wright up the other day at the, after the game last night. I think.
I feel like Nick Wright would have been solid because Nick Wright.
All this shit is subs at Stephen A. Smith. By the way, I don't give a fuck what niggas say.
Nick Wright. I feel like Nick Wright would have had. He would have did his job.
Be good.
He would have had the fandom part down pat. Because again, this is all character. By the way, this is character. It's not
Nick
like what the fans really do.
As much as he tried to make sense out of it. Like you need somebody who just gonna be filthy that ain't trying to make all the sense out of it. That's just they goat. Like I think Skip would be good. I would like to see a Skip and LeBron conversation. That would be interesting.
Nah, yo, the most impressive thing is that throughout all this bullshit, and even though Skip tried to come in on the back end pause and try to get his name back in the mix. My nigga LeBron still and never will address this nigga, yo. Like he won't even acknowledge this motherfucker's presence. Like to me, that's the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life. To have such somebody, for lack of a better phrase, just be on your dick for so fucking long talking shit, and you've never once. But
again, why would I give that person? So I understand where Bron's coming from a perspective of why would I give you your highest rated interview? Why would I give you any clips? Why would I give you any of this shine? You know what I mean? When I can just go and give it to somebody else. You get what I'm saying? And I get it. I totally get it, man. But again,
I don't think get that going. We need to get him with Shannon.
I think it's a dub. Honestly, I think it's to a point of like perspective, but also what Shannon is covering on his platform, Club Shay Shay, right? It kind of goes into the drama part, and I just don't see that. I definitely would have loved to see him on Gil's Arena.
Yeah,
I would.
I'm not mad at that.
Pull up at the live show.
I mean, I would have been interested. I would have been interested to see him on Gil's Arena, just because even though Gilbert is a troll and Gilbert does kind of ride for Bron, he sees it from a perspective where they have history, but then the other players, because now you got the Rashad McCants who plays the person who does not like this guy, so he could challenge. I don't know what Kenyon Martin stands with him. And then you have, Nick Young and the rest of the company, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
That's what LeBron.
Maybe Bron on clubs. This is another thing, lastly, and I'm going to move on from it. Club 520, because he was in Indianapolis. Behan and Bron would have been crazy. Behan and Bron would have been crazy.
He just don't have no polarity. Yeah, I mean, it's LeBron James, so obviously, it's the greatest small forward to ever play basketball. But like, that's kind of why. No, because I just got to say that because it's not like he needs
saying that too.
Huh?
No,
shocked you saying that.
don't be shocked
No,
he's
because this
saying
fool
that.
would probably say something like Larry Bird or some shit.
Well, it was Larry Bird until LeBron,
Okay.
But it's also glasses is glasses stamping himself as an NBA person. He knows what he's talking about, but at the same time, I'm letting all y'all niggas know he's not the other nigga that y'all think. He's just the greatest small forward. That's why I keep laughing every single time he say it.
Because I think Michael Jordan's the greatest scoring guard of all time.
Right. But saying he's the greatest small forward is making it very clear that you don't think.
I don't think no one person could be the greatest person.
No. But individually, you think he scored better than K?
No, not as a scorer. No,
hell no.
Because like K be doing phone booth work, like 3 dribbles.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But also he's 7 feet.
His
so it's kind of hard to compare.
I think Mike was a better scorer than Melo.
All right, now. All right.
Just pure scoring? No, hell no. Mike. Okay.
Jordan is a Michael Jordan better scorer than who?
I said Carmelo.
No. Wait a minute. Back up. What we said is K a better scorer than LeBron James? Yes.
No, I said MJ.
Oh, he asked you about Mike.
No. I mean,
Mike had 7 feet. Mike was 7 feet. If Mike was 6'9", he'd have 12 rings.
Nah. He don't.
I'm just saying.
He's kind of the closest person
to efficiency.
Yeah, he's kind of the closest person to challenge it.
Yeah. But no, I'm saying, really think about it. I'm not trying to take nothing. I think Michael Jordan's the greatest.
No, I get what you're saying. It's
saying,
a thought because we talking about
someone that is 6'13", because he don't want to be called 7 feet.
6'14",
whatever he is, and he uses 3 dribbles. He shoots over 50%. That means most of his mid-range jump shots are going in.
One of 2.
His efficiency, and he just even like just through the less space could still score. I would say just obviously the degree of how Michael Jordan made that shit look, bro.
Michael Jordan shoots over 50% and 6'6"
with high volume shots though.
Yeah, but that's still nice to shoot.
No. He's a GOAT to me. That's what I'm saying. I'm not arguing that. But if I had to put one individual up to him as a scorer,
I like K's 3 ball more too. And I like K's 3 ball. You know what it is about Jordan that makes him special? I can't stand him, obviously. I'm a Showtime baby. But Michael Jordan did whatever it took to get to his spot all the time. Whatever that spot looked like, he did whatever it took. That's what I really appreciate the most about his game. You know who plays just like him in the second three-peat? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They play exactly the same way at their own pace.
All right, now.
Whoa, hold on. He plays Chet play. You said Chet play like who?
Shai Gilgeous.
Oh, Shai. Oh, I thought you said Chet. My bad.
Gilgeous.
I don't want to even talk about Michael Jordan no more. That man been retired 30 years.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But
I get it.
But back to the point, like I think Bron, like he might be he trying to hold his narrative too much. You know what I mean? Like everything about Bron is trying to control the conversation, and it kind of just it ain't interesting off the court. You know what I mean? Like it's not interesting.
He is, again, as someone who is a control freak, he is a very much so Capricorn, bro. Like we cannot handle embarrassment. He will pass the ball or blame the ref before he misses a shot. You know what I mean? Like the likelihood.
I don't do well with embarrassment.
But I'm just saying the likelihood of controlling the whole narrative, he has to control every single thing. Unfortunately, that's his flaw. That's his flaw, I feel.
I mean, I don't know if it's his flaw, but I think that's what fully doesn't allow probably the next level of humans to truly get into him. You know what I mean? Because
I don't believe that, because I think people are into him and they understand, but I just think that he refuses to accept the humanization of it. You know what I'm saying? Of like, yo, you could miss a shot, bro. You could lose. You know what I'm saying? But at the point of, score 50,000 points, he gonna play until he can't play. I don't even think LeBron know how to be a normal, like everybody's saying, oh, he gonna be an owner. Oh, he gonna go be sitting in. I don't think he know how to sit down. Like they literally gonna have to carry that man off the court to a point where it's even hard right now to judge him, because yes, he's one of the greatest 40-year-olds ever, right? Because he's still
That's
playing.
We're not gonna do that.
No,
We're not
hear
gonna
me out.
start making all
Hear
that
me out. No.
stuff.
I'm just saying he's at this point.
Please don't say that.
I'm
Nigga,
sorry,
the
G.
ESPN
Please.
stats.
Just don't do that. Don't do no Bron stats, bro.
G. All I'm saying is,
No Bron.
respectfully, he has created the blueprint.
No, he
all
didn't.
Modern. Hold on.
Not a blueprint.
G. Can I? G, I'm gonna give you this. All I'm saying is, and this is a crazy thing about it, because people always say, "Yo, I'm a LeBron hater. I'm this." Only thing I won't call him is the GOAT. I respect that man. That man is one of the greatest to ever play this game. But what I said, G, and I'm gonna give you this. He is one of the greatest 40-year-olds, and because he's the only player to ever control his narrative, right? To have his keys still. Iverson got his keys taken from his hands. Carmelo Anthony got his his keys taken from his hands. Russell Westbrook had his keys taken from his hands. All guys, KD's the only player right now that still has a little bit of leeway with keys in the later side of your 30s. Not too many players, because you become the second, the third guy, the corner, the catch and shoot guy. You kind of dwindle out. Bron has yet. Even Luka there. Luka 25, 26 years old. He still ain't gave him the keys. Control freak, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
LeBron would drive sleepy if we was all in the car, knowing he's sleepy. That's how much he controls the situation.
He just doesn't. He just look. All I'm saying.
He'd rather crash than give up the car keys and say, "No, I got it." He done drunk a yerba mate. Hey, I'm good. I'm wired. Juju like, nah, bro. I drive, bro. It's cool. Nah, I got it. Bron, you've been driving for 20 hours. Nah, I'm cool. I got it. That's the type of nigga Bron is, bro.
Look, I just think, again, it's a level of color missing with him. You know what I mean? That I think being a control freak kind of stops you from getting. Like, in all the players that I truly appreciate, I mean, again, LeBron is, it's not like he's not what he is. He's proved it on the basketball court, but there's a level of humanity that doesn't exist. That I think as a human, it was funny because I think gangster rappers kind of don't have it today for most people. That's why most gangster rappers don't really get the love they get until they die, because there's a disconnection from the human experience.
Look at the irony of that shit.
Right. Weird.
Rapper. Like,
weird, right?
No, but I'm just saying, I'm thinking about that too. As a genre that's glorified, I've never seen a gangster rapper retire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, why?
As the irony, like you're so committed to the art of it that you literally die during the art.
Yeah.
Like you've lived your art to the fullest. I've never seen, like, actually, you know what? I take that back, Jerv. Schoolie D's still alive. He's the father. He's the father of it. So
and I don't even know if I would call Schoolie D gangster rap. I would really have to hear Schoolie D say, I'm a gangster rapper. I think Schoolie D thought himself as just straight up hip hop. I think he's the inspiration of gangster rap, but I don't think he considered himself that.
Yeah, was Mace a gangster rapper?
We don't want to get into New York and gangster rap. Jay-Z is a gangster rapper. DMX is a gangster rapper. They don't even consider Biggie is a gangster rapper. They don't consider themselves gangster rappers.
Right. Well, Joe Budden was a mood rapper, right? I guess.
Yeah, mood
emotions.
I just look at that situation.
Jim Jones is a gangster rapper.
Everybody that gravitates to the actual thing, you know what I mean? We saw Sauce Walker get shot, his artist died. You know, this wasn't the case with Young Scooter, but you know what I mean? Like,
rest in peace.
Rest in peace, first of all. Legend, you know what I mean? In the community, all those good things, you know what I mean? Condolences to his family. But when you think about anybody that has, like, think about J. Cole, right? That man don't rap about nothing tough. He ain't saying, I'm going to grab you by the...
Yes, he do.
I ain't never heard
Yes, he do. That nigga be talking about...
He ain't never said he gonna kill nobody, G.
Yes, he has.
He said he gonna kill somebody. He had premeditated murder.
Bro, he got...
No,
he got lines, bro.
He don't talk about killing niggas, but he say his niggas going do shit.
But him.
You're missing the point.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying that's why he can still kind of navigate in these spots, because he's not putting that energy.
No, it's because nobody's scared of him. That's all. That's really what it comes down to. Is do people believe what you're saying? See, that's the problem I have. To me, like I be more conscious than J. Cole, but they like, nah, nigga, I don't believe you care about the community. Like niggas is gonna tell me that. They're gonna be like, nah, bro, you probably do some bad things to people. They like
Gangster
I
Hoopers
swear to
don't
God.
retire either. Steven Jackson still checking in with 19-year-olds in Chicago. Chill out.
I don't like niggas playing with Cap, man. Cap a solid nigga, man.
You're a
Niggas
real one,
love
man. 5-star
Cap in
for
every
sure.
ghetto, bro.
He be capped up too, though. He be capped up, no pun. He be
Yeah.
capped up too.
Cap go all the way with the brand though.
That
go all the way with the brand.
But yes, I wanted to move on because we've spending way too much time on LeBron and Stephen A. Smith. Bomm is officially, no pun, retiring this conversation. This conversation. We're not going to talk about it. I don't care what even happens in the next couple of weeks.
No.
We're not doing that because if somehow, some way, I was about to say somehow, some way, these two niggas meet up. We gotta talk about that. These niggas put hands on each other, my nigga.
That's not going to happen.
The people want to hear us talk about that.
What if Stephen A. take off?
I'm going to give people freedom. Listen,
what
I'm going to give people freedom
this?
of this topic. It's been force-fed to them. I want to move on from that. Yeah. All right.
Bet you if we was Michael Jordan, we wouldn't move on.
I seen this link of how good are crab legs.
Sure.
Right? Can you bring up the link of the clip of what's on there?
Is it the oh no, I got you. I see it.
All right. So shout out to our guy too, man. Kev on stage. Friend of the show.
Trey, you put the wrong link, bro.
That's not it?
That's the link from the menu still.
No, it's right there. It hasn't updated then. Hold on, I'll just text it to you. But what Kev on stage said was crabs don't know how good they taste. Like, so think about all the food that like they're living on God's earth. Do they know they taste the way they taste? Chicken.
No food tastes. No fish. Nigga know how good it tastes.
So like, think about like, do sharks think about that about us? Or something that actually terrorizes humans. You know what I'm saying? To a point. I was watching. I finally finished Book of Eli, by the way.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cannibalism in there. Go ahead, hit play. So we got the sea otter, and look at him fucking up these crab legs, bro. But like,
damn.
RIP to the crab, but
this otter is tearing them crab legs up. You hear me? That little crunch sound, he is having gleeful crab legs. Oceanside brunch. I do believe he dipped that crab leg in the water like it was drawn butter. I mean, he really teared it up. I low-key feel bad for the crabs.
Look at the crabs just chilling.
People always say crabs just don't know how good their legs are. It's tax season in the ocean. The otter just got his taxes back. H&R Block man done hit him up with a $3,000. He said, let me get on these crab legs. Where are crabs safe? We be tearing their legs up. The otters tearing their legs up. I feel really bad and also want crab legs. I want to experience this again. Pre-crack, though, because ain't nobody got time for all that.
That's true.
But Lord, man, I'm sorry, crab. Sorry to y'all, man. Y'all legs. Woo.
So, again, I posed the question. Juju made a good point. Nobody knows basically what it is. Unless that person should be, I don't know, they'd probably be institutionalized if they out here eating humans. But realistically, eating chicken, like think about the first person on earth. This might be a high-ass fucking topic. But the first person on earth that accidentally killed an animal and threw some fire on it and was like, all right, I need to eat. And they just got the like flavor. Like the first time I ever had like salmon or like the first time I had chicken, like obviously we add seasoning to it, but it's crazy when you really think about how good animals are.
Right. That shit had to be like a conundrum, like, because what was the first nigga who cooked food? What was he up to that day? Like, he was on some wild man shit.
Yo, could you
cook a bear?
Like Juju, What about the first nigga who ate it but was like, nah, this ain't it. We gotta add some seasoning to this shit. This shit bland.
Right. Let me remember them barleys we walked through a field over there. Let's go, goddamn. Bro, niggas bitch was hungry as fuck and bored. Niggas ain't had no internet. Niggas ain't had no games to watch. Niggas was just trying to
tired
make
of eating
food better.
berries.
Imagine a nigga. That's another thing too. Imagine somebody getting tired of eating the same shit. And like again, it had to be an accident kill. It had to be. It's just no way that nigga just was like, fuck it. I'm gonna just go rogue. Niggas gonna look like I'm wilding, but I'm gonna be the first person to kill this.
Yeah. Like a dinosaur or some shit. Well, we wasn't there, allegedly.
Oh yeah, look. Somebody said the first nigga to make a burger or fried chicken probably was a wizard. They about to kill that nigga just because they thought he was on his Like,
right.
How do you even come up with the idea to be like, all right, this gonna be a burger? Like the shape, like,
bro, that shit. Yes, it's mind blowing. It's like chicken and egg conversation, right?
Yeah,
because you never know, especially. Cause shit be, you don't understand, like you said, niggas don't understand how good, like the crowd. He just in here going to the store right quick in his head. Now he done got caught by the otter. Like I seen that shit. Me and my girl were talking about this shit earlier. Like it was a mosquito on the elevator. And I was like, bro, that nigga probably experiencing the ultimate mosquito shit right now. Because this nigga got on the elevator on the outside on the ground floor. This nigga been on the elevator for how long? I don't know. Then he gonna get off on the 6th floor. He gonna think he just traveled time or some shit. Like I think that's what we are. Shit, we don't understand. We be saying it's this and that, bro. Something way more powerful than us know is, bro. You just went through the goddamn elevator, bro. So I don't know, bro. There's just a lot of shit out there like that.
No, but think about that. I'm glad you pointed out a mosquito. Mosquitoes know how good we taste. Them niggas be firing us up in the summer.
You feel me?
Be firing us up.
That good eating.
It said this is sponsored by DoorDash.
Good eating.
Look, and I ain't even high. Like I'm saying, I ain't even high. I still ain't smoke weed. It's just, you know what I mean? I felt for the little mosquito on the elevator. I'm like, bro, that nigga probably going through it right now, bro. He was just hitting the goddamn Applebee's right quick, and now he on the 6th floor. Like, what the fuck is that? My bad. Yeah, get on my level, Jerv.
It's that good eating.
I had to catch up, bro.
Exactly.
That shit just really blew my mind. Though, really think about that. I don't even want to. That's some shroom shit for me, bro. Where I'll probably dial back and watch and revisit this thought, so I can really tap in. But
Bears know how good we taste. Pause. Because Bears be on our
Bears
ass
for sure be eating niggas up, bro.
Bears know what it is, dog. Like Bears be like, oh, them niggas is back. I've been waiting fucking like 2 winners for these niggas to show up.
Yo, I'll be thinking about some shit like, bro. You know, you see the movies because the movie's the only place that like give you those type of animated ass deaths, right? But I'll be like, damn, when a nigga dying to that, like that way, like a shark eat a nigga, and they be like, yo, that's it, and you just see the blood, like. What's going through a nigga's head, bro? Like, I really died from a shark, nigga. Like,
nah, you donezo, bro. Look, you a shark, my nigga?
What's crazy is they only be eating all of you.
Yeah, they don't. Niggas
no, because they know, bro. They know what we taste like. They like, yo, I'm not. It's just like when fucking when you go out to a meal, my nigga, and it's all this fucking chicken on the joint. You either fuck with the white meat or the dark meat. You got specific pieces. All that other shit can fucking go. Sharks the same way.
So it was one shark that just came back to the colony and communicated like, hey, bro, if you gonna eat them niggas, bro, buy them there.
Eat the legs, my nigga. That white meat they got, that shit foul.
All right, the reels and shit. Bro, have y'all ever been in a situation where y'all said, oh shit, I died here? Like I've been in a situation where you thought you was actually about to die? Yeah. I did that shit one time at the beach, bro. I thought I drowned at the beach.
Oh, that was that fight shit, right? Where you had the leg shit?
Yeah, exactly, bro. I thought I died, bro. I was like, damn, I done died at the beach. And the thoughts I had, I was like, God, this shit crazy as fuck. And lo and behold, I got tossed into the rocks.
I said some bullshit too one time. I got in a car accident, but it was a bad car accident. I was like,
yeah,
sweet. I'm about to die in fucking Arizona. I'm hot. I'm hot. I was so mad, bro. Cause like, think about like, like some stupid shit, like a location like that, you
Yeah.
had no business being in, or you just
Right.
like nigga, or the shit that you survived. All the shit that you survived, like that was crazy. And then you be like this,
Right.
this how I'm about to go. Like I be thinking about them scary movies, right? I actually want to bring this up, and it's still. I don't even know if it's an open case or whatnot, bro. But it's like kind of like a movie. I had a classmate, bro, and I glanced past it. G, you probably heard about this.
Mhm.
It's been 10 years. My classmate's been missing.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Since
Oh, you
20
talking about the homies from Nutty?
I don't know if he was affiliated.
Yeah, to shoot videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm my childhood friend since I was 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was in school hooping, and I was done hooping after that, actually. But I remember the whole situation. Now I ain't gonna get too much into detail, but I remember it's the first person I ever saw like somebody say missing.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'm
not the
like,
only person I know, Ray. The only person I know that is missing.
so I'm looking in the situation of like, he'll be back.
He
Yeah,
was
a
there. See, I
day,
was thinking that too. I was like, yeah.
a day. Black people, I just be thinking, if you know
Don't nobody
somebody,
want us.
you just like, man, that nigga probably with a chick. He probably
Don't
fell
nobody
asleep.
want us, and ain't nobody finna like. We ain't Jimmy Hoff. Ain't nobody finna hide our body.
That shit,
Right.
it's like months passed, a year passed. The news got involved,
Still,
and I'm like, 2 years passed. I'm like, bro might be in like, but they don't do that. You don't go to jail and just be missing. People can
Yeah.
identify you and say, oh, he was there. 3 years. It's been 10 years that shit came across my fucking Facebook.
shit. Mac died. Big Mac died. He used to be shooting all the time. He died in the process.
But I'm just like, somebody that you grew up with. And I'm trying to process, because again, I only experienced this through movies.
Right.
Like to vanish. Like usually they find a body, bro. He's vanished. It's been 10 years, bro. I've never heard anything like that. Like, and it fucked me up. I got chills when I seen the picture because I was like, we've been just moving our lives. I wasn't even doing podcasts yet. Think about that. We're in our 9th year at Bomm. Podcast, Rogan probably was the only person doing podcasts at that time when that happened. That's how long he been gone. That shit is crazy to me. And then I seen it. I see his mom. I see his mom and dad, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck to say.
Right. That's ultimate pain.
It's really like white people.
Yeah.
Like that is weird because that shit be happening to white people. You don't expect that shit
But
to
you
happen.
still find a body, bro.
Yeah.
You still like after a tireless search, we found up the road. They have not found him. It's been 10 years, Juju. That shit blew my mind.
Yeah, I'm watching a TV show like that. I stumbled on that shit. It's a white show called Yellow Jackets, where the whole goddamn soccer team plane crashed in some Canadian forest. Niggas been looking for them for so long. They done goddamn start eating each other and shit. I'm like, well, shit, there you go. They know how good niggas taste. They spoiler alert, but yeah, bro, it's crazy to like on the family, like to not know where your goddamn partner or sister, cousin is. It's like, do you keep looking? Do you mourn them? Do you feel ashamed for mourning them early? When not, that shit is it's a conundrum. I can't even imagine what that's like for that family, bro.
And that's the thing. They still searching. They ain't stopped. That's why it popped back up. But all our classmates were sharing it, and then they just leaving little messages. Some people was already putting RIP. Some people ain't gave up. But it's just like, there's no body.
Right.
Like, that's blowing me. He would be 40 this year. June 5th. He will be 40 this year. So I'm just like, I don't know, bro. Like, that shit just that blows me. That blows me. I'm gonna change the topic, but that made me think of it in a situation like that when I was talking about movies. Because I was just like, this is somebody I've been knowing for 35 years. And just, you know what I mean? Like, we've had people pass away, but like to vanish off the planet, I don't know.
That is really some white people stuff. No lie.
Some movie
I
shit.
never
I don't
knew that
know if I'm
happened to a brother.
Yeah, I ain't never.
This is like the first brother
too,
I ever saw that happen to.
In Compton, of all places, like that shit
Yeah,
is nuts.
like Ray from Compton. Like
Because
who
nobody
wants-
wouldn't even. The crazy thing, like, even if you got beef, they not about to let. They ain't gonna say, "I seen this person." The last time I seen this person,
And even if you got
not
into
a
it, ain't
soul
nobody-
seen nobody.
And ain't
No.
nobody finna go through all of that and making your body disappear. Or like if he got into a conflict, you know what I mean? And somebody hurt him, it's like they finna just leave him there or push him under to somewhere. He ain't gonna be that hard to find. It's like really like Jimmy Hoffa, like that, like that dude. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
But we're gonna move into a positive note because that's pretty dark. Sorry. Marvin Sapp, bro. Marvin Sapp is saying, bro, he trapped the members of the church. He gave a limit, G, 30 grand, right? Right, Jerv? Was it 30 grand?
Like 40 miles.
$40,000.
Come about that 40.
$40,000. He trapped the congregation, made them give donations, and he said, until we hit this goal, y'all can't leave. What you think about that? G, how would you would have handled that? Because again, I don't know if you be going to church like that.
That would have never happened.
My thing is,
Bruh, he throwing rocks at a case for real. Because if I'm in there and in that audience, I'm gonna go ahead and go live. I'm gonna be like, bro, them folk kidnapped me, man. I'm suing you for everything.
Man, I'm finna get up and whoop that man ass. If you don't open this motherfucking door,
man,
I wish a nigga would lock the door and I'm just in there. I'm finna whoop the preacher ass everybody.
Fire hazard, but that's also some movie shit, Juju. That's some movie shit where niggas say, all right, hey, nobody going nowhere.
This much money. Nigga, are you extorting me?
Right. I would have went live on that nigga ass, bro. That nigga kidnapped me. Marvin Sapp kidnapped me, y'all. I'm gonna take everything he got. You feel me?
But
fuck this nigga,
Bible
man.
Say that.
Salute to Marvin Sapp.
When God gave him that,
yeah, much love to Marvin Sapp. A squad ain't never hurt nobody. It just hurt a little bit. Right. Not like I hate Marvin or something, but I'm just saying, Marvin, you can't lock the door on the player, dog. It'd be a real problem.
I think he might be a little shocked that no one did try that because he had to know that.
Or he might be a squabbler.
He might. Hey, that's the thing. He might think he can whoop everybody.
He probably did.
He told the preachers,
you know who can't whoop everybody? You know who can't? The usher that's guarding that door.
Exactly.
You gotta get the fuck out.
But if they locked it, Jerv.
Dog. My nigga.
That's when they playing. They playing.
So,
like, Jerv, think about this. Master key, lock, Juju.
Hold up, bro. We gonna paint the picture how I got you, bro. But we gotta paint the picture how a mega church really work, yo. Like it's a respectfully,
they ain't got no slouches in there.
Respectfully, it's an older person generally at the top. Near the doors, you know what I'm saying? They got like white gloves on or whatever, right? Yeah. It ain't like my man Marvin Sapp pushed a button and a whole joint got locked down like a fortress. Somebody had to go to the doors. Most likely all doors had that little lock that you can just turn, right? Like, because he told everybody lock the doors, right? So there's a lock. It ain't like somebody walked around with a key, which means all you gotta do is stiff arm the nice person that's at the door who's following orders. Cool, give them a little stiff arm and then you unlock the joint. Ain't like it ain't like it's people outside the doors. You know what I mean? Let's go and be like, yo, get back inside. Right.
And then he told the other preachers on stage, look, I want 100 from everybody on stage up here with me. And then he pulled out the bankroll, peeled off 2, and then put the rest of the bank. Big bro, I be down, throw the whole goddamn bankroll in the collection plate, bro. What you peeling off for? Ain't gonna trap me for a 40, but like, I'm straight. Like, he would have had a big problem that day, in my opinion. Even in my old church, my mama them ain't going for that. Lock the doors. Mm-hmm. The hell you talking about? My mama don't love the Lord. You feel me? Like, real way.
Like, really think about that though. Like, the fact that he trying to combine that with Jesus, God, Holy Spirit, etc., ain't nowhere in the Bible. For one,
what you think that 40 was for?
That's the point, bro.
That's what I want to know. What was that 40 for?
Maybe it was something happening. Maybe he was trying to somebody needed a hospital bill paid. He was just sick and tired of their shit. He's like, we finna raise this money right today, so can't nobody leave. Let's y'all got 40,000.
I ain't got it. Times is hard.
No,
tariffs.
Y'all find it.
I'm gonna say tariffs.
He said y'all got to find it. Nigga said, yo, it's 50 under that. It's 50 in your pocket somewhere, dog. You got a couple pumps, something.
Yeah. You gotta find it.
I told him, I'm traumatized. I was kidnapped. I'm traumatized. I can't even go to work tomorrow behind this shit. I'm scared for my life. Marvin Sapp, every time I see him, I flinch.
Somebody really got to, like, how do you even know somebody got it? Like, for real. Like, think about if there was, okay, if it's a mega church.
And he talked to the niggas who were watching, too. He said the niggas tuned in.
Oh, yeah.
For y'all.
But that's the real suck. That's the real weird shit.
You're a real fool if you hit the Venmo or the Zelle and pay, type the letters. No, but people do be feeling that way because like I've been stopped going. Shouts to church, bro. Sometimes you need it, but I'd rather just pick up. I got the Bible app and I just requested reading. I get it for guidance, but like the idea when it got to a point,
church is more about fellowship.
I know, but hear me out, G. Once it got to a point, for one, I was getting judged because I wasn't dressing up.
That's
you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, it's come as you are.
Yeah.
Right?
I went to a non-denominational church. I went to non-denominational. We had everybody up in our shit. You feel me? Like, I wore basketball jerseys or whatever. Like, that ain't never supposed to be no problem. That's, you feel me?
My life is in your hands.
What's that?
Where you from?
I'm from country in Georgia called Waycross, Georgia, where we had more cows than people. You feel me? So church was a big deal. It come as you are, bro. We can't even be doing that in here. Hell no.
Show up.
You feel me? That's the part.
Somebody said, "Oh my God, Creflo Dollar."
Everything in LA get turned into the clubs. Everybody dressing up for everything. You can't go get them to school and everybody ain't dressing up in LA.
I went to private school. I went to private school from K to 8.
What private school you went to?
First Christian Day School. All right.
Where that's at?
Santa Fe and Compton Boulevard.
Oh, I know that school. Yeah.
So Steve Lacy went to school down the street at Ontario, the all boys joint. Optimal. He went to Optimal.
I went to St. Albert's for 1 year.
Okay. Shout out to St. Albert, Our Lady of Victory. So listen, Juju, they send all the bad kids to these schools thinking that, God gonna change us.
God gonna clean y'all up.
We gonna clean us up. You feel me? And I remember I liked this girl and her mom was like, you want to go to church with us? Now, First Christian Day School,
trick.
For one, chapel on Friday. So that's my church low key.
Yeah.
Then you go on Sunday if you like the girl. But the mom was like, yo, we going to see Bishop McClendon. I get to Bishop McClendon's church, Tia and Tamara and them there. Think about this. I'm like,
that's
11.
A famous pastor or something.
Yeah. Okay. He got a Rolls Royce though, Jerv. First time I ever seen a Rolls Royce.
And what year was this? He had a Rolls Royce.
I'm 11. It's 96.
Ooh, right. Niggas should be whipping, bro.
So I'm like, okay,
crazy.
I'm like, for one, we walk into church, it looked like a university. Then even the communion was different. It was packaged. You peel it, you got the little cracker that dissolve, and then the Welch's juice. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's mega church vibes right there.
Juju, they did offering 3 times.
Yeah. The first one, the benevolent, and the regular one. Yeah.
So I'm like still trying to process this. And he shook a few hands. And then people watched him get in that Rolls Royce with his wife and drive off.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that was the first time I've ever experienced a mega church pastor and all that situation, but that people were willingly paying monthly installments, and it was like a membership. The more you paid, the closer you sat towards him.
See, that's the part. That's the part right there that they prey on. It's like, because I done seen it all in church. I played the drums in church, and so I was at the church every time that motherfucker door open. I played the drums on Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, both services. You feel me? So I done seen every type of preacher come through. It's the preachers who who kind of capitalize on that. They notice, oh shit, like Soulja Boy was, if I put my shit on the album and put 50 Cent on YouTube, they're gonna put my album there, they're gonna listen to my shit for free. It's like the preachers who capitalize on that, they kind of toe the line a little bit, and it's like, bro, what you praying on people who are actually here for deliverance. People ain't necessarily like trying to be scammed. They trying to be closer to God. They trying to get rid of this shit they got on, and they trying to beat the alcohol. They trying to beat this, and shit, if this man said to do this and I got to pay this much, well shit, I don't want the God to not bless me. So you praying on niggas like, bro, and I think that certain preachers like the Marvin Sapp situation, bro, you gotta goddamn, you might need to go repent a bit, bro, because you praying on the type of mind that's looking for help. And so of course they're gonna be willing to do whatever to get the help. So you can't be making niggas jump over fences and pay this offer and pay that, bro. Folk be broke in hell, but they gonna put. I know some, bro. People in my hometown would borrow money from us just so they can give the pastor. You feel me?
For real?
For real. Because
So
they believe.
so they gonna be in debt to pay tithes to be rewarded.
Rob Peter to pay Paul, you feel me? And that's just
nuts.
because they believe so much that this is my deliverance, this is my righteousness, and they don't want to not be what the pastor done scold them for. If you don't give me your dog, what are you doing? Like, what you mean?
Hey,
bro?
you know what's funny? You ever been in church and you feel like the sermon about you?
Every time, bro.
Every time.
Be like, man, I showed up today. Why I gotta? Did somebody tell him I was coming? Did he see me?
But I went to church one time, nigga said, he was like, bro, I see y'all in here with y'all eyes glazed all over. I know what y'all been doing. I was like, oh shit, what the hell? I'm high as a motherfucker.
Then that complexion plate go by and they ask you, they don't tell you to give what you can, give what you want. They tell you give 10, it's like 10%.
Yo,
They want 10% of that check. And God knows how much you make.
He know my heart, bro.
God been looking down on me the whole time, bro. Because my whole life I've been giving the same little amount, little couple little ones in my pocket, dog. That's all I got, yo.
Right, tithe and offering. That's what it say. And God know like what type of God you serve. He know you. He know your heart. That's why it's important to get your own relationship with God. You feel me? Because if you got them having a liaison with God through that nigga, he gonna manipulate you, bro. Get your own personal relationship with God, and he gonna have your heart.
He got the red line to heaven.
You feel me? Come on, bro. VIP line. Whoa.
Look. Never mind. I ain't even gonna do that because I'm still trying to get into heaven.
I'm about
to go there. I'm still trying to get into heaven, dog.
Man, just get your own personal relationship,
but that's not what church is about, though. Church is about
fellowship. It's fellowship, but also
and people do such bad. People do such a
don't shame me if I ain't put no chicken in there. If I ain't put no chili in there,
I understand why though, because you is being selfish. The federal government gonna bully you and make you put 50%, and they gonna do it at a threat. So I think it's I like that about church. I like. If it's done correctly, it's a great community center and a resource center for people around. So I really like it, but I get the thoughts that go with all this other stuff too. But really, y'all gonna pay somebody.
Yo, lastly,
10% is enough for me.
Did you used to hate this too, or am I by myself? You go as a visitor and they say, who all? Oh, a new visitor, you got to stand up.
My nigga.
Right.
Yo, I'll be thinking I got the coolest setup. I done spent the night over the homie house Friday, Saturday, and they going to church on Sunday. And I know I'm not a regular person, a regular at their church. The fear of speaking.
Right.
Like you shouldn't feel that way, but it'd be like everybody judging you.
Right.
Like,
or at the end of the church service, when they'll be like, damn, Pastor actually got through to me today, bro. I feel like a little better. And this nigga talking about, if you feel this today, come to the altar now. Gee,
but you don't go. And he hit you with the, I still feel like there's one more out there. Right, and then you like, damn, this motherfucker talking about, I'm not going up there, dog.
No, I'm not going up there. That's crazy.
I'm not going up there, dog. I'm not. No. I don't want to walk down this aisle in front of all these people. Like I
remember I wanted to get baptized again. I've been baptized like twice. Be thirsty at this point. But
he's thirsty. Being thirsty to get baptized is wild.
But I'm like, no, because I was at like somebody else's church. You know what I'm saying? But the message was hidden that day, and I think I just was like, all right. So I walked up there. They got me filling out
They
papers.
got my dog.
They got me, bro. They got me filling out papers.
You had to fill out papers?
Yeah. Well, just like, hey, I want to be a church member. Knowing I ain't coming back, bro. Knowing I ain't coming. Because this
nigga, I don't even live here.
I don't even.
They baptized you in.
I did not live here. So they like, oh, we're going to send like mail thing because you put the address. My grandma like, yo, why you getting mail? They sending a thing, preparing for my baptism. I'm like, Trey, I'm burnt. I'm burnt right now, bro. I'm burnt. I done signed up for a third baptism. Like I'm about to get a free Sunday with it.
You need them, man.
To be fair, though, I was bad though, bro. I needed it.
Lord knows you need them. You need them.
I see my first grade teacher and her husband, bro. This is 2000.
Have you been baptized since AC Green? That's all I need to know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because look, I don't give a fuck about nothing else. You need to be baptized after your disrespectful ass for AC Green, nigga.
But no, they told me.
What the hell you did to AC Green, bro? Jerry Curry, AC Green.
Man, what you do to AC, dog?
You know what's crazy? My coworker, that's his cousin, Jerv. My new coworker. I told him the story.
I met AC Green at a Denny's.
I told him the story. He said he didn't laugh. He didn't say nothing. It was so awkward. He was like, yeah, AC Green, my cousin. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I was wild disrespectful to your cousin when I was 12.
Bro, before we move on, bro, I just want to put out there. This is not saying don't go to church. Like, go to church. Please, like Glasses said, it's a place of fellowship and worship, bro. Just know what you're going to church for. Don't let them folks make you feel bad for not having it. You feel me? Because God understands what you feel me, what you got going on. So that's what my opinion is. My bad, bro.
I just want to second that.
Yes. Yeah. Please go to church. Bomm. No matter what religion you praise, bro.
Right.
We support y'all. Y'all connection with the high power. Just don't let these people finesse you. You feel me? Don't let nobody lock you in no place that you don't want to be. You can leave.
Or shit, if Marvin Sapp gonna be locking folks in there, tell him, hey, well, next Sunday I need you to lock the door again, bit, bro. My rent coming up short. You feel like if we gonna be locking doors,
program.
You feel me?
if we're gonna crowdsource, let's fundraise the right way.
Hey, you feel me?
But yeah, man. Yeah, I was being thirsty on that end. But yeah, the AC Green thing, bro, I just was being disrespectful.
We'll talk about this off air, because I don't want to.
I don't want to repeat it. I've repeated it so many times. I told the story. People still, anytime his name comes up, people just bring it up to me in person. But yes,
AC Green,
right? That's what my dad looked like. He looked just like AC Green with the jail cream.
I met AC Green at a Denny's in Lakewood. We was eating dinner at a Denny's, eating some strips. And AC Green walked in, and I might have fanned out the coldest I've like. I'm such a Showtime baby, bro. I don't think I might pass out if I met Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
big old Crip pass out.
We gotta arrange that, bro. Cause I feel like we close enough to Magic, bro. We gotta get Glasses.
I might legit pass out, dog. Just overload, bro.
Yeah. I feel you, bro.
That nigga Magic, Kareem, AC Green, Byron Scott, Michael Cooper, any of that shit.
Yeah.
It was Dr. J.
Yeah, man.
I met Dr. J and I froze, bro.
I wouldn't even
bro. Dr. J was on my flight to down San Francisco. I think that's how I got sick. That nigga was coughing up a goddamn lung with no mask. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? Salute to Dr. J.
I've been talking to Dr. J. I'd have been talking to Dr. J like a regular nigga. What up, Jay? Just called niggas, not even called him dog and everything. Jules, what's up, man? That's the craziest thing when you not a fan of somebody and your partner's a real fan of them. Man, it didn't be like that with me and Head, DJ Head so many times. He'd be a fan. Like I was talking to John Cena, I'm just popping it with John Cena. Like, yeah, Johnny punk ass nigga, Head speechless because he a huge John Cena fan.
I ain't been that way in a long time. You know what's crazy though? Did I ever finish the story last week? The Masterpiece shit?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
He was trying to son niggas low key.
Yeah.
He was trying to, he pee though. He pee, but I'm 40 P. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get it off. He kind of hit me with one of these, Juju. Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt it though. I was like, ooh, P trying to get
that shit hurt.
Fuck up.
That shit hurt.
Because they was filming. They had the camera crew. It was a Club 520 guys, and it was P and Paul fucking his name up right now. He ranks all the high school players.
Yeah.
But I'm talking to him, but I'm like, yeah, so da 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 da. And he's like, yeah. You know a nigga do like that. Like, let's wrap it up. Yeah.
Right, but you gotta sometimes you gotta turn that shit on. You gotta be like, look on Power Room, nigga gonna be like,
nah, that wasn't even my show. That wasn't even my show to do it like
Trey,
that.
then you can go right back to code switching. Once you hit him with that on Bonta, nigga, he gonna give you all attention.
He was in his he was in his mood. He had his suit on. He still
that
had
wouldn't
his
have
legs
mattered.
running.
He'd be like on Bonta, look, P. He'd be like, you up in here?
You know what's crazy though? I still felt that man was like,
so they here?
Like he was like as if he was 35 and I was 16 again. That's how the presence felt because he was just so like, I was recruiting Lil Romeo to come to Compton High. So I've met him before. So it wasn't like a star moment, but I was like, I'm who I am now. So me talking to P, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this is tight. But also, like, this nigga telling me to kind of like be quiet.
That's because you didn't hit him with that on Bonta. On Bonta, look, P.
Dang.
He said, I'm big dog.
I think that's how I am with like Juvenile, bro. I think that's the only nigga. Like Juvenile and maybe Wayne, them, like the hot boy core. Turk, I done seen Turk a couple times.
You know what's so funny, Ju? When I first met Toon, because I'm a Cash Money. Obviously, why everybody from Watts think they from Cash Money. When I got signed to Cash Money, I didn't even trip off Wayne.
Yeah.
Talking to Birdman and Juvie and Fresh, I couldn't even talk to Fresh. I was like, because I'm a big Thomas fan. I was like, I was treating Wayne like, man, Wayne wasn't nothing until he cleaned me up in the studio, and I was like, okay, let me stop playing.
You was on there with him?
Who?
Like thinking that it was like it was sweet.
Yeah, why would I think anything? I didn't really listen to Wayne.
I get it.
I heard everybody
I get it.
He was young too, man, right? Glasses.
I didn't care about nothing, huh?
I would imagine he was young too, right? Like, did he make the blow up yet?
No, he did. So this 2007. So yeah, he coming off the Carter 2, like Father, like Son.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Pretty much morphed into the hottest
dude. What he is, I got you.
This is on.
You had lost some weight too, now, bro. I seen that picture. I said you were looking like a motherfucker.
Yeah. This
big
was on,
man.
Yeah, this was on the dawn of Carter 3. So you know what I mean. He was there, but I didn't listen to Wayne, bro. I listened to Wayne as much as I listened to Turk back then.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, look, it's Juvenile, Big Thomas, BG, period.
Right.
Feel me? So
I still can't. I can't even imagine me and Juvenile still to this day, bro. Like Wayne, I feel like niggas been in vicinities, and Wayne mean a lot to niggas, but Wayne, he don't act like, you know what I mean. But Juvenile, bro, that's who I actually grew up thinking I was type shit.
I talked to Juvie one day. He was cool because he dealt with my little fandom. He didn't make me feel bad or nothing because he was cool.
Yeah, that's hard.
Scarface deal with it every time. Every time I see Scarface, I fan out. He just be, even if I text him, I still be in the fan. I'll be having to pull myself down, like talk to the nigga like regular. Talk to the nigga regular.
I got moments like that still to this day though. When you don't realize you about to be somebody homie. Like I always tell people though, I be like, yo, the person that you think you would make a good friend, or you be like, oh, I wish that was my friend. They really could be your friend if they get around you. But you just gotta be also like in the mode of like, all right, they just like you.
Yeah.
Once you get into that mode, because like Glasses know, like I pulled him into a chat. I don't think he knew what he was getting into, but like it fucked up his basketball fandom.
Yeah, now I fucked it up.
Because he's in a situation where he probably
hear about niggas having to move and shit. I'm like, God damn it.
Because he's starting to see the humanization of it.
Remember like a trade used to be like a trade just happened. He's like, oh, you be pumped up. You like, oh, you be talking shit. Now you in the room with the trade and niggas like, man, they gotta move they shit. And you can hear it's like, God damn it. You know what I mean? Like
I think that's a good peel back. So when we got tipped off the KD shit, I'll say it since it's the end of the Bomm. Bomm's about to come to an end. Yes, we'll talk about that later too. But we don't do Bossa Novas no more. But yes, this is how it all happened. CJ is like, hey, I heard you about to get traded, K.
Oh, yeah.
K like, what? No, hey. He like, yeah, I heard you about to get traded. He like, nah, I'm not. Shams is getting ready to press send. It would have happened if he didn't never hear that. He would have been in Golden State. He stopped it immediately. He stopped it immediately, bro. Immediately. I was shocked because I thought, you know how rumors go. It just float. You hear
This
shit.
is right, and it was right on the dawn of usually right on the dusk or the dawn of the Luka trade.
Yeah, because once Luka got traded, everybody was like,
niggas was like, oh, jobs ain't safe.
Everybody in the chat their whole energy changed. It was like, oh, we all can get moved. Damn. So niggas is like, I ain't even about to like.
Congratulations. Niggas said congratulations.
So when they seen it, I'm like, they like, oh yeah, somebody else about to be on the move. Jimmy about to go here. Such. So I'm looking, and he like, I said, damn, K, you about to go. I hit him on the side. I'm like, yo, you about to go to state? He like, what you talking about? I said, bro, you didn't see what CJ said? He said, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah, that shit ruined my whole little shit.
I looked, I said, damn, he don't got no bird. I mean, he ain't got no clause, no trade clause. He really was about to go if he didn't stop it. Shams was literally about to just like, it was the leak before the leak. Damn. But that's crazy too, though, because if you like a place, he loved Phoenix.
Yeah, he likes.
So the idea that you like, yo, you gotta go. Imagine that. Like, yo, I love this place. I like it. I like living here. I like my teammates. I don't care if we winning or losing at this point. I just like the livelihood of this place.
I'm actually comfortable.
I'm comfortable. And niggas like, didn't have a conversation with me. Didn't say nothing. And I find out in my group chat, he a top 5 player, top 10 player, however, if you don't like him or not.
Right.
He one of the best players. You gotta have that conversation.
All this shit, Jerv, ruined how I see basketball.
Well, can I ruin it just a little bit more? Can y'all add podcast P to y'all group chat? And then just, you know what I mean, get that nigga the fuck out of here.
He gotta get the fuck out of here. They're gonna move him anyway, though, because they about to pay Philly Grimes. He gonna come off the bench, though.
Cool. Yeah. That works for me. You gotta get the fuck out of here, dog.
How that feel, Jerv, to be eliminated from the playoffs for the first time, bro?
What's that? Harshest fans in the world. Philly niggas, the harshest fans in the world. Bro, you got one off year.
No, we're not harsh, bro. We are very simple. Hey, Glasses, on some real shit, my nigga.
You remember that? You remember that? When Philly was number 1 seed and Seth was like, they booing us.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
He was like, I ain't never played for a team that booed me as a number 1 seed. They was comfortable in number 1.
What we're not gonna end Bomm on these type of notes, because I'm gonna defend ourselves, right? First and foremost, Glasses, I'm gonna just keep it funky with you, my nigga. We are a fucking blue collar town. We don't give a fuck if a nigga's ass or not. If a nigga puts the effort in,
I love. Ever since I moved to New York,
we will always bet. We fuck with Curry. You know why we fuck with Seth? Because Seth was a regular nigga on the squad. He gave it his all every time. He did what he could do. It's when niggas come on the squad and we're not dumb, dog. We know effort. When you don't give effort, we can't respect that.
That's a hell of a thing to say.
They said you unsubscribed from Podcast P after his effort.
Right.
You want to know what the breaking point for me with that nigga was, dog? It was when the Eagles won the Super Bowl and that nigga got caught in that fucking traffic. Yeah, he looked so fucking oblivious to what was going on, and I said, "Yo, this nigga really ain't never seen nobody win." He has no idea what's going on, and this nigga look lost. He look irritated. I'm like, yo, this ain't the town for you, bro. You got roll, yo. Like, it's all good, bro.
Yeah, because even if you're not an Eagles fan and you don't know, you got to be happy for the city.
Why would you, Nick? Fuck that, nigga. Why are you driving? You're driving down main roads. You've never seen anyone win before. That nigga had no idea that after a team wins it all.
Oh, the Eagles
oh shit. What they about to do? Oh no, that's cool. I'm about to just go back to the crib. Nigga, the city is about to burn. What are you doing? Stay home. If you're not trying to be in the mix, you gotta stay.
I know that's not normal though. That's only like Philly shit.
I'm happy.
Nah.
I'm happy.
Nah.
I'm happy.
I'm gonna tell you,
y'all got
Jerv.
some
Look,
parades, man.
as somebody who been to every city, major
we
city
didn't have
in this
parades,
country,
man, most of my life.
yeah, dude, yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
not even a Lakers fan.
As somebody who been to every city in this country, Jerv, Philly is another planet.
Okay,
bro.
I mean, I can respect that.
When Denver won the championship, bro, that shit was so weak, bro. It was one block. It was one block that was crazy, but that shit was weak as fuck, bro.
I promise you this: the Knicks ever win that shit, Manhattan gonna burn.
It might happen this year, and ain't nothing go burn.
Nah, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Well, that's not happening this year. I can tell you that right now.
Might happen this year.
I will say the saddest shit that happened in LA was when the Rams won. That shit, niggas was that shit was sad, bro. Because LA ain't had teams in so long that niggas is like Steelers. Niggas is all over the world now. Like niggas do not care that they got Rams or Chargers.
Whatever, nigga. Good job.
Get out the way.
Remember we was in New York and I was trying to go to the jersey store so I can get me an Angel Reese jersey. And Jerv was like, yeah, I gotta get me that Paul George before it come out.
I should have let him spend that money.
Yeah. I mean, hold up. In my defense, right, Trey, you did say after you was like, yo, you know you're going to be like, you're not going to fuck with this deal. And I said, you're absolutely right. I'm probably not going to like it. But for right now, that day, this was the best shit that can happen. But now that nigga got rolled, bro. Like, he got rolled.
I saved you. And I wasn't even trying to.
I need to give him one more chance.
Bro, I'm good. I done seen this story before. Glasses. I'm not. There's no reason to see a sequel. I've seen the story where for my franchise to somehow acquire someone that at one point in time was of 20-10 caliber at some rate, right? Whether it been fucking Chris Webber, fucking Elton Brand, like fucking shit, dog. I don't know. I blocked some people out. I'm just saying, I didn't seen niggas come to the town and then all of a sudden they cook. And then we'd be like, oh no, yo, we just gotta they need an off season together. He need to get healthy. Nah, bruh. When I see that nigga play now, I'm watching young boys on the court have no respect, no fear for that man. I don't need to be a part of this. Let him go to Charlotte or something where he can go get 20. No one's going to be at the games. No one cares. It's all good. This right here, Philly is not the town for him, yo. He's not a Philly guy. Like, you know how you could just see somebody and be like, yo, that's just not my kind of guy. Paul George, man, 1 year, yo, he's just not a.
I'm not disagreeing.
Speaking of a Philly guy, Will Smith drops a new album. Did did anyone listen?
Not yet.
I checked it out. I checked a couple songs out, but right before that, my bad. I don't even want to do this. My bad, Jerv. Where I fucked up, where like the fork went in the road, was paying Tobias Harris instead of paying Jimmy Butler. Y'all niggas probably would have won by now type shit. I ain't mean to do that, but did I listen to Will Smith? I listened to the intro. The intro wasn't bad, bro. The shit don't sound like it's.
I'm gonna listen to it as soon as we hop off.
Hey, you know what?
Who wrote it?
I might have the greatest.
Will
he wrote it. He wrote it.
Oh, he wrote it?
Will Penn ain't broke.
Yeah.
That's a Philly.
No. Okay, hold on. I see. Hey, Glass, I see where you about to go. Let me just stop it there, brother. That's not what I'm saying.
hold up, Jerv. This is what I'm talking about. Philly, another planet. Everybody in Philly could rap. You can go to anybody in Philly. The lady at the toll booth and ask her to kick at 16. She got one.
Right.
That's for sure in Philly. And it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Everybody in Philly can rap. They got a 16 at least.
This is what I tweeted out.
Crack.
I hit play on Unc album with the volume off. I let it go finish all the way through so he can get his stream. I don't want to hear it.
But you listen to everything, bro. That's not cool on your part.
But again, I like Will Smith for who he is. I like Will Smith for the legend he is. I don't want to ruin it for me.
If you still rocking with homie after these last couple years, this little spin cycle of news,
it's personal. I ain't got nothing to do with me.
How could a black man not rock with Will Smith?
I'm just
Every
saying.
black man got
All I'm saying
Well,
is,
glasses. It's the black men that got the trap doors in the back that think they little punk ass dog can fight raccoons. That's who the fucking is.
He's still everybody
all
black
I'm saying
fuck with Will
is,
Smith.
all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I'm rocking with Will. Shouts to him. He said he reached out to Jay-Z and Kendrick, and they both told him to tell his own story. So I'm gonna take his word for it. Much love.
He had to
again.
say that. He had to say that though.
Hey,
Reached out to Jay and Kendrick.
Yeah, he had to get it off because
I believe him.
no, that's good promo because now it's a curiosity of like, oh, if they told him something over the phone, maybe he doing this, that, and the third. I don't want to hear it. Respect to OG. So again, I still gave him his stream. You hear me, Juju? I hit play.
That's messed
This is
up,
the thing.
bro.
The cold thing about it.
Super messed up.
Here's the thing. He has a total. I just looked. He has a total of 15 hours played. I went to bed and put it on repeat, and I turned the volume down until I woke up and turned it off. So
Okay.
Unc got his streams for me.
Bomb.
Huh?
Why is everybody saying no more Bomm?
Bomm is over. Bomm is over May 3rd.
Yeah,
Thank you for that. Thank you for that
My email did
transition.
not come
Dang,
through.
I'm out here breaking hearts. Sorry, G. Yes.
Damn.
That was a good segue. We have a live show.
I mean, it was an okay segue. I'm still like,
Yeah.
how can you not like
What you
Will
talking
Smith?
Yeah.
But my bad. Yeah,
You're right. You're right. Yes, no more Bomm. Bomm, we have a live show in Los Angeles, May 3rd at Slick, Baron Davis's studios. Glasses will be there. Juju will be there.
Out. I'll be there for sure.
Will be there. Yeah, man, it's been 9 long years.
Hey, don't do long. Don't do long. Don't do long. You sound like the scorned person in a divorce right now or something, brother.
I mean, okay, not long. Sorry. Okay. But I will say it is an end of an era. We've been here for you guys every Sunday, every Monday, every Tuesday. We've moved days just for this thing to work. We've had different producers. We've had different contributors. We had the Marianos. We had the Sean Littles. We've had who else? I'm trying to think. Waz. We had obviously Juju, Glasses, Jason. We've had so many different guests. You know what I'm saying? From the Jamil Hills to Mark Lamont Hills, to the Chasing Cash, to the anything that you possibly could think of. We've had everybody on this pod, and we kicked this off on ESPN under umbrella A True Hoop in 2015. Myself, Amin, we are getting extremely busy. Our lives are changing a lot. Like I said, I'm 40 years old. I met y'all at 29. You know what I'm saying? We've changed jobs. We've had losses. We've told stories. We've told bossa novas. We've gotten beefs. We've had physical altercations. Just different situations. Yeah, man. So, you know, it's sad. I think I'm gonna truly feel it when we're at the live show. Just because, you know, like again, this has become a routine. Now, again, we're not dying. Juju has an amazing show that's just dropped. What's the name of it, Juju?
The Alley Oop. You got
that Alley Oop. I just was featured on the Alley Oop. I had so much fun. I will be pulling up more whenever Juju welcomes me. Glasses Malone has a podcast called what?
No Ceilings.
No Ceilings. I will be pulling up to there when he has me on. Jerv, we working on something with Jerv. Count the Dings is not over, by the way. We may get us another show. I don't know. But this collective, this group, these individuals will not be together on Sundays. And I know that sounds very disheartening. Yeah, shout outs to Jade and him being the only white man, him and Jerry Ferrara, only 2 white men to ever grace I'm just saying, man. The only 2 white people to ever be on Bomm. Actually, Poobs. Poobs is mixed though. Shout out to Poobs.
Shout out to Poobs.
Yes. I brought on Steven Jackson early on, brought on Chris Childs where he broke down the fight with Kobe. Man, we've had so many episodes. I think literally we've probably done 1,000 episodes for y'all or more at this point. I really can't think of it. But yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. Tickets are now live on sale. We would hope to see you guys send us off the right way. We got merch. Come rock with the gang. Come have a drink with the people. Be on your best behavior. Bruh from the last show hit me up, by the way, Juju and Jerv.
Yeah.
He gonna be
What
there.
he say?
He said, please let him pull up. He's going to be on his best behavior and that he's not going to
I'm just happy bruh still around because that bike ride home was looking looking sketchy for a little bit.
He good, but he just you know what I'm saying? That's the main thing he asked, could he pull up? But we've did live shows in New York City multiple times. We've did Boston, we've done Chicago, we've done Vegas, we've done San Francisco. You know what I mean?
Vinay.
Shout out to Vinay. But like, yeah, man. And we ended it in Los Angeles. It should be a great time. Like I said, come rock with us. We're gonna have merch. We're gonna take all the pictures. We're going to put on the best show we possibly can with the collective. You know, Jason's going to be there. Yeah, man. I can't wait.
Jersey.
Yeah. Oh,
smoke one with me.
We also got the battle, the great battle between Jerv and Juju is happening.
It's the first time I've ever been fired from a job.
This shit, look, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This shit's sad. When you start,
I didn't even know. I'm like,
bro,
what is
this
going
shit hit
on?
me different.
You didn't even text me on the side. Hey, you know it's over. Well,
I thought you knew a little bit. We talked about it a little bit.
Man,
how many of us have
all the whole things?
But I will
bro,
say
we're gonna have to get in the lab, bro. Me, you, and Jerv gotta get in the lab and create something, bro.
There you go.
This shit can't be the end.
Hey, G, I'm with you, Jew. This nigga, but hold up. Hey, hold up, Jew. I don't think you was on at the start of the pod last week. These niggas are me and Trey gonna let Glasses be like, oh yeah, yo, I need to fucking do a little intro to the joint. Glasses, I'm saying it like, oh that's fucking crazy. Like this is crazy.
I just thought about that. They like,
that is kind of wild.
I'm like,
yeah, we was about to get an intro and everything. Juice.
What the fuck?
I will say this.
Horrible people.
I will say this. I don't want to leave our listeners with nothing. So if you guys truly ideate something that's set in stone that you guys can commit to your schedule and do a show, we will kick it off. But
I like the sound of that.
You know what I'm saying? To keep the flow going. But realistically, this is the thing, Bomm listeners. This is a show that we did for the love. We made no cash off of this. We pulled up holidays. We literally did everything we possibly could. Like I said,
this means I get to go to homecoming and not have to leave at the crack of dawn to get back.
Yeah,
just so niggas don't make me feel bad for needing to miss one fucking Sunday. Hey, Glasses, dog. The way these niggas would make me feel. Everybody and they mom then said, "Oh, yo, I'm busy today," or "Oh, yo, me, nigga."
The fuck, Jerv?
You the blood, you the veins.
Come on, dog. This nigga Trey would be making me feel like I'm the fucking villain in the movie.
No, because
rightfully so.
But that's the thing. That's how much we cared about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people check for our pod every Sunday, every Monday. You get what I'm saying? And that's how committed we were to them. You know what I'm saying? And we still are. Again, we're gonna do this pod until the last pod.
We'll figure something out.
In the last,
we won't leave the people stranded.
But again, there's a chance that the triangle offense here could potentially create something new. But yeah, I think Jerv deserves the rest. I think Juju deserves the rest. I think Glasses deserves the rest. Amin for sure. Myself. Like I said, it's more than 52 Sundays committed. You know what I'm saying? Like every day coming up with topics, figuring it all out. Like I said, if somebody bought the show, we probably would be still doing it. I'm not even gonna be lying. But it also probably would not be the same, because I think the beauty of the show is because we get up and do it and nobody's telling us we can't do what we want to talk about and what we want to say. And that was the freedom of it. You know what I'm saying? And not to go on this long spiel because we're an hour into it, and I know everybody got some stuff to do, but really, 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 really want to thank you guys for holding us down. What we've able to accomplish over the past decade, building the relationships. I try to respond to every DM I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for accepting my friends, Glasses, the Jujus, the Chasing Cash, the Jason Madisons, Kevs, the Barbers, the people
Shout out to Kev.
you know what I'm saying, that are in my life, that continue to be in my life, and now are part of y'all life. We are family. We are not, y'all not fans. We are friends. You know what I'm saying? We've had drinks with y'all. We done burned one down. Me and Jerv smoked in the snow with y'all. We almost got arrested.
Yeah.
Just different shit that we done been through this shit, bro. So I mean, Sarah, the you know what I'm saying, the pharmacist, like, I mean, again, Maze, anybody that you possibly could think of. But again, think about this. Count the Dings is not over. This is just Bomm. A lot of people have so many different commitments. You got to think about it. Like, I'm moving to Indianapolis.
I don't know why you keep saying that like that's somewhere else.
I'm not saying
Saudi Arabia.
No, I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying my career is changing. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to unlock the next chapter of my life. And again, they've been with me since I was sneaking outside in my prep period trying to record a pod with birds in the background and cars driving by, and I had to mute and on Skype. And then
the Skype days was crazy.
You said what?
What state is it?
Indiana.
Larry Bird, baby.
Yeah,
it is.
Freddie Gibbs.
And then thinking about me becoming an advertising guy and moving to New York.
Michael Jackson, nigga. This nigga said Freddie Gibbs.
Michael Jackson moved to LA when he was 7.
Gigi, I will be making some appearances on Club 520. They're like my neighbors. But yeah, man, I just think realistically, Amin has committed so much to this show. Myself has committed so much to this show. Jerv has committed so much to the show. It's time to give them their time back and allow, Jerv to be with his kid, Amin to spend time with his kid, and things of that nature. Hoop Sense is still alive and well. We record this week, like I said. But the Super Friends together, we're gonna come up with something that's just not gonna be called Bomm. So the context could still be the same, but we're retiring this show officially.
We're retiring Black Opinions. That's crazy.
It's so hot.
So again, in the pin tweet, buy the ticket, come see us. If you haven't been to LA, come fuck with us. Have some tacos with us. The Loke don't drink or smoke, so don't offer him nothing.
But I would gladly smoke all that you would like to offer.
I got a pack for you, Jerv. And
listen,
Juju.
I appreciate that.
I don't smoke.
Hey, listen, you got a pack for Juju. That's cool. Juju, I got you, baby. I'm outside.
Jerv, I talked to Khalifa Kush.
Oh, thank you, man.
They got you good. You know what I'm saying?
That's that nigga's magic words right there. Khalifa Kush. That nigga sit outside for 3 hours.
But yeah, man, like realistically, we'll be here next Sunday and the Sunday after that and the Sunday after that. But we only got a few Sundays left. So cherish them. Tell a friend to pull up and support your favorite Black podcast. Matter of fact, support your favorite podcast. This has been Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker.
Stay black, motherfucker.